General Manager, Lagos State Parking Authority. LASPA stands for Lagos State Parking Authority. Our core mandate is to regulate and enforce all things parking related. We hope to deliver a safer Lagos, working on the themes agenda, transportation being number one. We're part of the MOT family, and we hope to bring structure to the parking in Lagos State. Parking isn't new in Lagos. What we've done is divided parking into commercial, non-commercial, off-street and on-street, and then of course the parks and garages. That way, we're able to look at each area of parking. The other thing is to say we're going to start on-street parking, but we'll pilot first with the Ikeja and Victoria Island CBDs. And then of course, for those that want parking businesses commercially or non-commercial, so maybe an event center or hotel, what we're saying to those people is you need to come and register. We need to put you on the database, and then you follow the parking policy that the state has created. We don't work on our own. We're also working with the local governments to ensure that we deliver on this government's mandate. Mr. Governor has graciously approved on-street parking to commence after the pilot scheme in Ikeja, Lekki, Victoria Island, Ikoyi, and Surulere. So we're undertaking lane marking and of course signages to be going up. So you'll find that on some streets you're no longer able to park at all. On some streets you can park between the off-peak hours of 7 p.m. and 5 a.m. and some streets you can park through the day. Of course, it is not the same fee. We want to discourage as much as possible the need to take your cars into these busy areas. So you will have to pay a premium to park in those areas, but we also ask people to look at alternatives. Lagos is growing every day, but the landmass isn't growing. So we're saying to achieve the Lagos of our dreams, let's work with government. The Blue Line is coming up, Lag Ride is available. People can also look at options of carpooling or alternative ways, the BRT transport to get you where you need to go to. So if you do have to take your car, plan your journey so that you're not stuck with looking for a place to park, or worse still, you get towed or clamped for parking in the wrong place. Part of the challenges we've had is trying to get people to know who we are and what we represent. As with anything new, it takes time, but we've made a lot of progress in the last year. Typically, this business has belonged to the area boys, the unions, the local governments, but we've managed to win all these parties to get them on board with us. We're working, like I said, with the local governments. And some of these boys understand that there is the need for change. It cannot be business as usual. Dare I say, we're the disruptors of parking in Lagos. And so they understand that they need to come on board and work with us, which is what we're doing at the moment. They will be employed. They understand these areas, the roads, the terrains. And so we look to form a good coalition and drive Lagos forward in the right way. I think there's honor and dignity in being able to work and at the end of the day get paid for it. And that's what we want to do. We want to create employment. I think a lot of people also question whether this is just solely a revenue generating agency. And for us, it's beyond that. It's being able to be accountable and do it with integrity to show that we're creating employment, to show that we're actually making a change in the lives of Lagosians. And we hope to deliver that. Once again, we'd like to appeal to Lagosians to please understand that we are working for them. This is to create the change we need. The Lagos of 2053 has to start from 2023. We have to start working to project. We are a city of 27 million people. Every year, the population of Lagos increases by about 1 million people. So you can imagine, and everybody wants to come to Lagos to live the dream, to own the car. They have to park them somewhere. And that is why the government in its wisdom has chosen that this agency needs to start work now to prepare for the Lagos of the next 20, 30, 50 years to come. So please work with us, work with the MOT. It is for the greater good of Lagos, and indeed a greater Lagos is rising. My name is Mrs. Adebisi Adelabu, General Manager, Lagos State Parking Authority. Please remember to park easy and move quickly.